When Karyakarta Modi visited Trinidad Tobago 25 years ago for World Hindu Conference, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to make a historic visit to Trinidad and Tobago on July 34, marking his first official trip to the island nation as India's Prime Minister. The visit is particularly significant as it represents the first bilateral visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Trinidad and Tobago since 1999. While this may be his first official trip, PM Modi's connection with Trinidad and Tobago dates back to August 2000, when he attended the World Hindu Conference at the Cascadia Hotel in Port of Spain. Organized by the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha, the conference attracted over 1,000 delegates from around the world and focused on the theme self-emancipation and world welfare. At the time, Modi was serving as the General Secretary of the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) and delivered a keynote address centered on the ancient wisdom of Atmanam Mokshartham Jagat Hitaya Cha principle that calls for the liberation of the self for the greater good of the world. In his address, Modi emphasized the importance of unity and the preservation of cultural heritage within the Indian diaspora. The World Hindu Conference, held in Port of Spain, brought together a diverse group of leaders and thinkers. The event was attended by prominent figures such as Bastio Pandey, the then Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, RSS Sarsankalak K. Sudarshan, Swami Chidanand Sarasvati, and Ashok Singhal. It was a powerful gathering that celebrated the resilience of Hinduism. The Indian delegation was both large and influential, comprising key figures from the VHP, RSS, BJP, and Shankaracharya Swami Divayanantir. Additionally, there was a significant delegation from Guyana, including Justice Nandram Kisuan, Swami Aksharananda, and Minister of Agriculture Pundit Ripudaman Persad. During his speech, Modi highlighted the need for leaders to place society's advancement above personal ambitions. Singhal, observing from the audience, was heard saying that is a lion of the Sangha. Just months later, in November 2000, Modi was appointed the BJP's General Secretary in charge of organization, becoming only the third person to assume this role since the days of the Jana Sangh. The following year, he was appointed Chief Minister of Gujarat. Even back then, Modi had established a strong connection with the Indian diaspora in the Caribbean. He visited villages in Trinidad, meeting with the local Indian community, learning about how they adapted to life in the Caribbean, and reflecting on their lasting ties to India. During one meeting, Modi praised the community for preserving their cultural and spiritual practices despite the challenges of distance and time. The 2000 World Hindu Conference of Trinidad and Tobago was part of a larger series of events focused on promoting and preserving Hindu values. After previous conferences in Nairobi 1998 and South Africa 1995, the 2000 event aimed to unite people of Indian origin worldwide and strengthen their cultural and spiritual connections. This event also served as a precursor to the World Summit of Spiritual and Religious Leaders at the United Nations from August 28 to 31. The discussions at the World Hindu Conference 2000 influenced ideas shared at the UN in the following weeks. Following the conference in Trinidad and Tobago, Modi continued to be actively involved in global platforms, advocating for the Hindu cause. From August 28-31, he took part in the Millennium World Peace Summit at the United Nations in New York, attended by over 2,000 religious leaders from around the world. Swipe left for next video. A few days later, on September 9, 2000, Narendra Modi attended a major event in Staten Island, New Jersey, organized by the Indian American community and the Vishva Hindu Parishad. The event, with over 5,000 people in attendance, featured then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee as the chief guest, along with several notable saints who had attended the UN summit. In his 2000 speech at the World Hindu Conference in Trinidad and Tobago, Modi called for unity and global welfare. He urged leaders to prioritize the progress of society over personal gain. Today, as Prime Minister, Modi continues to follow these principles, promoting peace and cooperation in a world full of conflict. His actions reflect the same vision he shared 25 years ago, offering hope for a more united and peaceful future. Latest blogs.